Module 12 is all about proportional relationships. So think about what we did in Mod 11, and now we're going to use that to solve some problems. So the first part is called triangle proportionality theorem. And basically, we know that we can set up a proportion that says like this piece over the whole thing equals this piece over the whole thing. So if we come down here, and I want to know what is VW. Well, VW is the top piece of this. So that over the whole thing equals this over the whole thing. So I'm going to do 8 over x equals 3 over 4. And now it's just like before. Cross multiply. Oh, I did make a mistake there. I'm so sorry. This should be the opposite way. Here I went bottom over top, so I have to go bottom over top. So 4 over 3. So now when we cross multiply, here we get 24, here we get 4x. So when we divide that, 24 divided by 4 is 6. So that means that this piece here is 6. So now let's come over to this one. This one's a little bit different. It's facing a whole different direction. So all right, so x over 4, this piece over 4 equals this piece over this piece. So equals 5 over 2. And now, just like all the others, we're going to cross multiply. So that's 2x, and that's 20. So that tells us that that missing piece is 2. So now we're going to use that same idea to decide if these two lines are parallel. So this rule that we just talked about only works because these two pieces are parallel. So now the question is, are those two lines parallel? So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a proportion using those pieces we just talked about and that rule we just talked about. So 8 over 5, 7 over 3. And now there's two ways you can do this. You can cross multiply like we've been doing, or you can just simply divide like we were doing with the scale factors. So 8 divided by 5 is 1.6. 7 divided by 3 is 2.3. So are these two things equal? No. So these two lines are not parallel. Remember, this rule that we did up here only works if these lines are parallel. And our 12.2, subdividing a segment, you get to actually skip that one.